Good morning everybody and welcome back to another vlog. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new around here, my name is Hayley and this morning we have been up and in the gym. I am so sweaty. I've done legs and glutes and today is actually Tuesday. So I usually have my day off on a Wednesday, but this week I've swapped it around just to help out my sister. And yeah, it actually feels like I'm a bit thrown off. You know when you're so used to your routine and it's like, wow. So today I don't have too much of a plan in place. Like I said last week, I know I need to work on that for my day off vlogs. I have been filming the day off diaries as a way of getting into vlogging, as a way of just learning what I need to be doing, learning how to edit, learning how to be in front of the camera, and just like getting used to the whole process. But I feel like I'm getting there. And I have been loving my vlogs from the weekends. They've really been bringing me a lot of joy to even just create, but also just to actually go and do. And so every week we've been having a plan in place and it feels really nice. Like it's really exciting. And then when I get to edit and watch that footage back, it's really joyful and I love it. So I do want to have a bit more of a plan in place for my day off diaries, but at the moment I think just because also today I do have to help out my sister, I don't have too much of a plan. But for today, I do need to go and sort this out. I need to go and get these nails done. I hate sitting there and getting my nails done. I just feel like it's like, I hate sitting there for like so long and just not doing anything. I feel like I should be doing other things. But anyway, I need to go and sort this out. But I have been to the gym, so I'm happy I've gotten that done. I've actually had a bit of a later start this morning and it's been really rainy and grey and drizzly. And I woke up about 6, but the doggos were a lot last night. They just kept waking up and waking me up and it was just a lot. So I did wake a little bit later today. And then I just took my leisurely time getting up, took my time getting ready, took my time getting out for the day. I made sure the doggos were all taken care of. And so by the time I did get into the gym, it's probably about 7:30 and it's going on 9 o'clock now. So we're going to head straight to the Westfields, go get my nails done. And yeah, we'll just see where the day takes us. Let's go. Sheer, so but they're pretty. I just was hoping they'd have a bit more colour, but that's alright. A quick review, this is actually so good. It's got coffee in it and protein. It's like a mocha, but it's so nice. It's called morning mocha. So I've been to the Westfields and I did get my nails done. Like I said, I'm not loving the color. It's very sheer and it's like you can see, I don't know, I don't like that. I don't like it, but that's okay. I guess I'll just get them redone again in a couple of weeks. But I'm basically just killing a little bit of time before I have to go and pick up my sister. I'm gonna duck into Kmart because I like to get the doggos some new treats. And Kmart the other day had such a cool selection. And I love getting the doggos treats. It makes them so happy. But it's still really grey. It's still raining. It's a bit of a drizzly kind of day. Yeah, on a day like this, to be totally honest, I just want to be cozy. I just want to be at home and be cozy and snuggle up with a blankie and like watch YouTube videos and eat lots of yummy food, which I don't normally do during the week. So yeah, this is like a weekend, like a cozy weekend day for me, but it's not. It's a Tuesday, so I have to be good. But I did try that Boost juice. I didn't drink it all just because it felt like a bit much, but it was really nice. And it had like I was saying, it had coffee. It was like a mocha kind of had protein powder, so chocolate protein powder. But it was nice. So it's a nice option to have if you feel like a protein drink in the morning, especially with a little bit of coffee hit. And I picked up my sister some cookies because, you know, why not? Basically, just gonna go and head on into Kmart, quickly go and get the doggos some treats. And that'll be, then I'll probably have to go and pick up my sister after that. We've started thinking ahead for the weekend, what kind of video we're gonna do. And oh my God, do you hear that? I'm sitting in the car and it's really raining now. Oh man, I still gotta walk over to the shops. Oh, I don't think I'll have an umbrella in here either. That's okay. That's okay. I've got a hoodie, so I can put that on. But yeah, we started thinking ahead, and so it is meant to be rainy for the rest of the week. And so what I've been doing actually to kind of get like a few ideas and just to kind of, you know, get a different perspective, I suppose, I've been asking ChatGPT. I'm like, ChatGPT, give me some inspiration for video ideas in Sydney. What's a good vlog idea for Sydney girls? Like, you know, like just different ideas. But one thing that we are so excited about for this weekend is that Drive to Survive comes out on Netflix again. I'm so excited. If you're an F1 fan, you would know that this season of Drive to Survive is going to be spicy. It's going to be so good. Like, you've got like Lewis with his last year of Mercedes. You've got everything like with Max and Lando and like that kind of rivalry, but then like Max and George and that rivalry at the end. Like, it's just, and the end of Daddy Ricardo. Oh, poor Daddy. They did him dirty. I'll say that. But yeah, it's gonna be such a good season, and I'm so excited. So our plan is to go out in the morning, make a little video wherever we do decide to go. The idea at the moment we've been talking about, by the way, the other day in the video, the Sydney video where we were saying that it was called Koreatown. It's actually called Thai Town. Thai Town in Sydney, but it's where all the restaurants were, and there was like a food hall and everything there as well, where that bird's nest building is. So yeah, we're thinking maybe we're going there, and then we could also head over to Paddy's. I think it's called Paddy's Market, in Haymarket, just there as well, because it's like all in walking distance. So we would probably park at Darling Harbour and just walk down in that direction. So yeah, that's like one idea. Otherwise, the other idea is like we could go and have high tea. But my thing at the moment is, because I've been loving so much of what we've been doing lately, my new favorite place is Tea Cozy, right in the Rocks. And they serve the most delicious scones ever. And so weekend just gone, you'll see that video come out this weekend. But on the weekend just gone, we basically went to Tea Cozy and just sat and people watched and ate scones. We got like a whole tier platter of scones, and we basically had high tea right there in the Rocks, and we just tried all the different scones and all the different jams. And it was so much fun. I had the best time, and it was just like, well, number one, it was delicious. I'm like, seriously, if you're a person that's into scones, which I mean, don't get me wrong, I've always enjoyed a scone, but I feel like I'm a new scone girl. Because I've always been like, I was a little bit fussy about like certain flavors, but I feel like as I'm getting older, my palate is maturing a little bit, and like I've been not as if, I don't know why, I've always had kind of like a bit of a thing about trying new food. And so I feel like as I'm getting a bit older, I'm getting so much better with just trying things. And so on the weekend, I tried everything, and I was really proud of myself. I know that sounds so lame. Don't get me wrong. I know it sounds lame because I'm trying jams. Like, come on guys, it's jam. It's not like it's going to hurt you. But previously I probably wouldn't have done that. And so I was proud of myself, and they were delicious. There was this one that was honestly like maple syrup, golden syrup, like that kind of delicious sweetness. It was so yummy. And then the rhubarb jam is sensational. That, like, those two were like top tier. And then like strawberry jam was like amazing. There was like passion fruit, there was apricot, there was definitely like a blackberry or something like that, blueberry maybe. But oh my god, they were delicious. And then of course they're served with like sensational cream, like they. And then I was reading the menu, and it literally says that they're famous for scones. So of course their scones are going to be wonderful. But the rose scone, oh my god, it's literally got like rose petals in it, and then it's got like, it had like this like layer of sugar on top that was just like, oh, so sweet and so yummy, and with the jam and then the cream, and oh my goodness. So my point of telling you this is that I actually would love to go back there and just sit and have scones because it was so good. And it's right by the Rocks markets as well. There's the most beautiful view, and so it honestly looks as if you're like, it just doesn't look like Sydney, if I'm honest. It looks like it looks like you could be somewhere in Europe, and it's got all the fairy lights, and there's like this beautiful tower, and it's so close to Sydney Harbour as well. So when you do go for a walk around, you can see the Harbour Bridge, you can see the Opera House, and like it's right by Circular Quay, so it's really easy to get to, and like you just walk up through to the rocks. I just love it. I love it so much. So I mean, I can't make another video. Like, we've done it twice now. We've done it twice because I'm like, I just want to go back. But yeah, so that's like, well, the idea at the moment is Thai town and the markets, which would be mad. I mean, there's so many different things to try. I saw the other day when we walked through there was Hokkaido soft serve, which is served in Japan. And like it's meant to be like really creamy and really delicious. I never tried it when we were in Japan, to be honest. I think over there they call it creamier, I think. But yeah, I actually never tried it when we were there. I think just because it was always so full. And then they had a Messina in this Thai town as well. But my thing that I was like, oh my God, I need to look up what it's actually called, because it definitely has a name, Tanghula or something like that. But it's like the candied fruit on a stick. And when I was in Japan, the candied strawberries on the stick, oh my God, that was like, I never knew I loved a snack so much until I had that. And so basically wherever we went, I would just be like, I just need a little sticky. It was so delicious. So yeah, they actually had that on like a little stand though, just like kind of in the center of the area of like the Thai town area. So I need that. Like that's a given. If we're going there, I'm getting that. But there was like a few, like couple of like cute little shops, and yeah, there was also a place that has cookies and soft serve, and like you eat them together. I mean, come on, I'll probably need Andy to help me share some calories, because if I'm gonna, you know, if we're gonna be eating a lot, like I also need to save myself for my Drive to Survive experience, because you know that we're gonna need some nice snackies while we're watching Drive to Survive. So yeah, I'm excited though. Whatever we do, I know it's gonna be so much fun, because whenever I'm with Andy, I have the best time. He makes me laugh so much. He's so funny. He's like he's my best friend. He's my fiance and he's my best friend. He is the best, and I just love hanging out with him. So whatever we do, I know it's gonna be so much fun. But yeah, I'm really excited. And then of course it just depends on the weather, because like the other idea that we had was like go down to Wollongong, go to a beach, go to a cafe, you know, head out that way. But the weather, like you can't do that when it's raining. And because we do have Mickey, our big boy, he's our Labradoodle, and so he doesn't come on footage very often, because while he is the most sweetest, placid boy, he's also very energetic. So all you would kind of get on video is like, ah. I mean, not to mention the girls are just like, they get all over him. And so yeah, he's also, we got him before we went to Disney World, I'm pretty sure in 2019. So he's getting quite a bit old as well now. He's so beautiful. But speaking of the weekend, actually, I was going to mention, I don't know if you saw, I did upload a short here, but I also uploaded it on my Instagram. I got the cutest new ballerina shoes, the Puma, the Speed Cat shoes that are like, I think you've seen them in the vlog. I've told you guys a few times, they're like the shoe of the year is what they're saying online. And so I tried on the red pair. I just felt like they didn't suit me. Like I love them, but I felt like they didn't suit me. And then I was like, how would I wear these? What would I wear them with? Because that's, whenever I buy something, that's my thought. Like, where would I wear them? How would I wear them? How often am I gonna wear them? Like I gotta envision it, right? I've gotta see the whole look. It's all gotta come together. And then like I start to think about, if I was to travel, where would I wear them? If it's winter, how am I gonna wear, like if it's summertime, you know, so there's a lot going on. So when I'm buying, like when we're getting something and like it's an actual commitment to a purchase, like I really do think about how it's gonna come into my wardrobe and what it's gonna be like. But then they brought out the ballerinas, and oh my God, they were a must-have. They are so cute. I don't have any ballerina shoes either, but these ones are perfect. They're the perfect mix of like, they're super girly, but they're also super sporty. And I love that, because I love street style, but I also love to be a bit girly too, because I'm very girly. Like I am so girly. But I love to also have like that street style look. So yeah, they're just perfect, and they're silver, like silver shoes, so cute. Anyway, the point of me telling you this is that you should get some. Definitely you should get a pair. But I saw on Instagram this morning, Adidas Adidas bringing out some ballerinas. Like, excuse me, Adidas? You didn't tell me that. I didn't know that that was happening. You know I love Adidas. Adidas is my brand. Anyway, they are so cute. Although the silver pair, not so cute. It's like completely silver. It's like a matte silver. Not so cute. But the black and white ones, they look a little bit like Sambas. A little bit. They've got like a thick sole at the bottom as well. But then they've got like literally like ballerina ribbon straps. Go up your ankle. Ribbon straps like a ballerina. Like, if I can figure out how to do this when editing, if I can actually figure out how to put a picture of them right here, I will. I will have to learn how to do that because that's a cool thing. That's a cool feature, right? So if I can figure out that, I will do that and I'll put it right here because you guys need to see them. They are so cute. And I was actually like, oh my God, like, do I need a second pair of ballerinas? A second pair of ballerinas in like a week? But I think I should pump the brakes. Like, surely I should pump the brakes, wear my silvers, enjoy the Pumas, and then see how we go, right? But if I was to get a pair, it definitely wouldn't be the silver Adidas ones because, I mean, I already got silver in Puma. But also the Adidas silver pair is just not, they weren't it for me. But the black and white ones, there's a white pair with black stripes and then there's a black pair with white stripes. Like, beautiful. But yeah, anyway, let's go get these doggo treats. So I am home after what feels like a mammoth day. Today it just felt like the longest day ever. I had to go and pick my sister up and it was like in the city. I got lost twice. It was just like, it just felt like it took, honestly, forever. Like it took hours and I didn't expect it to. So there goes my day off. It hasn't been much of a day off diaries today, guys. I'm very sorry. It hasn't been very exciting at all. But I just had to stop into the grocery store quickly. And yeah, I don't know. I need to do some editing as well because I have the video coming out tomorrow. So I need to sit and do some stuff this afternoon. It is 3 o'clock. So yeah, it's been a big day. So as I was saying before, I am home. I have just done a tiny little bit of tidying just because like having 2 doggos inside, you need to tidy up a bit every day basically. But I actually did a nice big tidy up of my room the other day. And so I've got everything all color coded again, looking so nice. But I was gonna show you, I got this, this got delivered yesterday to work. Look. It was so cheap, but I just wanted to see what it would be like. And it's very cute. It's a little pom-pom Purin hat for the boo-boo. There was lots to choose from, but I love pom-pom Purin. He's so cute. But yeah, so got that. I actually got a yellow scarf as well, which I thought would be so cute for winter time. Like I was saying, I wanted to try and still wear a bit of color throughout winter and like still wear yellow because like yellow's my color. And I think like having a scarf, I think that's a good like addition to the wardrobe. So I don't usually wear a lot of scarves just because it doesn't really get cold enough over here. But I thought, I mean, it's there, right? It's there to add a pop of color. So just, I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out when it starts to get cooler because like that's the thing though, the weather is changing already. It's still hot, but like the mornings are a little bit colder, but they're so dark. If you're wondering what the pitter-patter sounds are, it's these two. Look at them, they're crazy. Nux and Lumos. This is all they do. They just play fight all the time. So yeah, if you're ever wondering what those little pitter-patter sounds are on the floor, it's the doggos. They're with me at all times, but they're also crazy and they're just always like fighting and playing and being rat bags. So yeah, that's what the sound is. So we're actually in March now, means we're going into autumn. So Australia is in autumn. So Southern Hemisphere has the opposite seasons to the north, and that's, I hate it a little bit because Christmas should be cold. I have had a hot Christmas my whole life. But yet in my head, Christmas should still be cold. So I love going on holidays overseas during Christmas time, especially because I always get a winter Christmas. But yeah, so Anyway, mornings are so dark, and you can even tell the evenings are getting a bit darker sooner as well. I'm not ready for it, guys. I'm so not ready for it, but I've also charged up my GoPro because I want to get in the habit of using this for my videos. And so that's a big goal, because this was bought like specifically for making videos. And I've really gotten into the habit of just using my phone because it's so easy and so convenient. It's with me at all times. Like, it's just so convenient. And I feel as if also as my confidence is developing, it's so easy to grab your phone out and not feel like on display. Like, it's so, yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's so easy. But then on the weekends when I go out with Andy, I feel really comfortable. And I was saying this to him the other day, like, because on the weekends I usually have my phone on a little tripod because it's easier to hold, it's easier to just manage, and I feel fine to do that. And so already the tripod is kind of putting yourself out there to show that you are filming something. But yeah, I need to get in the habit of using my GoPro. This is the newest GoPro. It's also the creators edition, so it's got like the little light, it's got a microphone, it's very good. And because I also have this that's the box for the GoPro, but I also have this set that I bought, and it's full of attachments for the GoPro. So I mean, it just makes sense to be getting into the habit of using it, because when, I mean, I don't know, like that, it's what it's for, right? It's what it was bought for. It shouldn't just be, I don't want it to just be wasted and just sitting at home. So yeah, I need to get in the habit of using it so that way I start to feel more confident. And also, I'm assuming, not that editing will be different, but how I get the videos onto the laptop will be different, you know, than just using my phone. At the moment, I'm just airdropping the content straight to my laptop. It's so easy, right? But then this will be different. So I need to get in the habit of it. I also want to be dedicating more time to reading. I've got Ikigai. I would really like to read this. It's the Japanese secret to a long and happy life. And I feel as if, I mean, it's very popular. It's an international bestseller. And I just would like to read it. So I need to get into the reading headspace though. I just haven't been making time for it. And I'm still on Iron Flame. I have not touched it. And I think it's because I'm finding it difficult to read. I haven't touched it. So I think what helped me over Christmas time, I read 2 books. I read The Housemaid and I read Verity. And they were not easy, like they were easy reads. Yeah, they were easy reads, but they were like, you know, captivating. Like, whoa, what's gonna happen? And so for me, I found it easier to get back into reading by reading those stories. And I don't know, maybe I should get The Housemaid, like the second one to the series, and then maybe it'll help get me out of like the reading slump. And then maybe I'll be able to dedicate myself to Iron Flame. But it's really hard to read. And it's so massive. I think it's like, not that it's overwhelming, but like, I don't know. I used to smash out a big book and no issues. Like, I just think it's because there's so many, like the world building is just so intense. I just think, yeah, I don't know, it's hard to read. But then you've got other people who are like, they love it and they read it so quickly. So I don't know. I probably am just not dedicating time to it. And that's why I think with this book, I can't just like pick it up now and just like, let's go get started, because I know I'm gonna need to like really be focused on it. Like as in like focused on reading, like out of a reading slump. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me on my day off diaries today. It's been a little bit of a weird one with having to go and pick up my sister and things like that, but hey, these things happen. It's a little bit of a shorter video today, but you know that we'll be back next week to document our day off diaries again. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.